What is up, my fellow collectors? It's your boy, the one and only, the Paradox Nerd, back again with another Hot Toys review. And today I'll be reviewing the Hot Toys MMS 438 Kylo Ren from The Last Jedi movie. And I'm going to start off this review by saying that I dislike the Last Jedi movie. I'm going to go say right off the bat that I disliked the Last Jedi movie, and I could go into many reasons why I dislike that movie, but I'm not going to do it because it's going to take away from my review. But I could go into one of the major reasons why I dislike that movie, and that was the character development and the consistency. You have Finn, Poe, and Rey, the three main characters that Disney wanted the old characters to pass the baton to, and they kind of fell flat, to be honest. You have Rey, and you still don't know many things about her, why she is so powerful, who her parents was. Her training was kind of like non-existent, to be honest. You have Finn, who was an essential character in the first movie and played a big part to pretty much non-existent in the Last Jedi movie. And you have Poe, who was this epic hero in the first movie, to going from that to being an annoying character in the Last Jedi movie. I mean, you also have Luke Skywalker, who's a hermit. You have Rose. I mean, what was her purpose in that movie? I mean, I could go on, but one thing that I found consistent was the character development of Kylo Ren. Yeah, he was wimpy, whiny, and he threw a lot of temper tantrums, but to be honest, guys, he had great character development. I mean, he went from that wimpy, whiny character to this awesome badass of a character in the Last Jedi movie. And that was the main reason why I decided to pick up this figure, because seriously, I loved his character in the Last Jedi movie, because he was just completely going downhill in terms of turning into the dark side. He said, fuck it, I'm going to rule the galaxy and no one's gonna stop me. But enough of me talking about why I dislike the Last Jedi movie and why I love Kylo Ren. Let's begin this review right about now. So let's check out the accessories that come with Kylo Ren. You get a figure base stand, his cape, a switch out forearm with a battery compartment so you can utilize the lighter feature on his lightsaber, an alternate head sculpt, which is his helmet, a lightsaber, 2 extra pairs of hand, and a gesturing left hand. Now, besides these 2 accessories, which is the head sculpt and the cape, all these right here are pretty much the same accessories that came with the Force Awakens figure. So let's take a closer look at them. I'm gonna start off with the base stand, and you can see, really cool. I really like these face plates, I guess you could call them that. And there's 2 different ones that you get. You get the one with Kylo Ren in the front here, and I believe this looks like the throne room from the that scene where Kylo and Rey were fighting the Praetorian Guards and Snoke. And this is the base without those face plates. So here is a closer look at the alternate head sculpt, which is the helmet. Really cool. I think it's definitely shinier from the Force Awakens one. So pretty cool. Here is the cape. Really love the detail on this cape and the fabric and the materials used for the tailoring of this cape, which is really cool. And it does have magnets that kind of stick on to Kylo Ren. So pretty cool. And here is the switch out forearm, and you kind of take the lightsaber blades out here and kind of stick them on here. Let's turn on the switch here and lights up the lightsaber, which is pretty cool. Okay guys, so I wanted to show you guys the lighter feature on his lightsaber. As you can see, really cool. I think it's definitely brighter than the Force Awakens version. And here is a closer look at the lightsaber hilt. As you can see, really cool detail on this. Love the paint application, the weathering. And right now I'm going to show you the Force Awakens one. And as you can see, there is a difference. The Force Awakens one looks definitely brighter than the Last Jedi hilt. This one has like more of a copper looking feel as opposed to this. It's pretty much all like matte black and everything, so really cool. So I definitely like this version better than this lightsaber. I also want to show you guys real quick, like on the right side of his belt, there's this little slot here where you could actually hang his lightsaber on the side of his belt, and that looks pretty awesome, guys. So here is a closer look at the pair of fisted hands that comes with Kylo Ren, and as you can see, definitely looks shinier than the Force Awakens one. Here is a pair of gripping hands, and here is a closer look at the gesturing left hand. And now I'm going to compare it with the gesturing left hand from the Force Awakens, and as you can see, the Last Jedi version is definitely more detailed and definitely shinier than the Force Awakens version. So pretty cool. And here is the best part about this figure, the head sculpt. And damn, Hot Toys definitely nailed the likeness of Adam Driver with this beautiful head sculpt. You know, they definitely captured the badass look of Kylo Ren in the Last Jedi movie. I really love this head sculpt and the way it turned out. I also love the sculpted hair on this figure. And I'm really glad they went with the sculpted hair instead of the rooted hair, because seriously, if they went with a rooted hair, it would definitely look like a wimpy Kylo Ren. But seriously guys, this head sculpt is amazing, and this was probably the main reason why I decided to pick up this figure. And here's a side profile. So definitely great job, Hot Toys. Now moving on to the detail and materials used for this figure, Hot Toys did a fantastic job in this department. Starting off with the robe, you know, they have a magnet here and one here in the back that kind of holds his robe in place, so which is pretty cool. I love the fact that they added that, so you don't have to worry about the, you know, the robe falling off pretty easily. Now moving on to the rest of his outfit, Hot Toys did an amazing job with the tailoring on his tunic and on his sleeves. As you can see, really cool detail and tailoring. Now moving on to the bottom half of his outfit, this is where I have a little problem, and that is because of the materials that they use for his pants. And it kind of looks cheap. So now moving on to the boots, as you can see, really good material on this boots. You can see how thick and durable it looks. You know, they did an awesome job with these boots, and I'm very impressed. All right, so let's check out the articulation for Kylo Ren. And to be honest, guys, seriously, there really isn't any complaints in this area, but I'm going to show you guys real quick. Start off with the head sculpt. As you can see, you can bring his head down. You can bring it up slightly, turn it from side to side. Moving on to the shoulder joints, you can bring his arm out just about close to 90 degrees. You can bring it forward just about 90 degrees, and you can bring it pretty far back, to be honest. Now moving on to the elbow joint, as you can see, it's double jointed, so you could bend his elbow way past 90 degrees. And as for the wrist joint, really nothing special here, just your typical Hot Toys figure wrist joint articulation. Now moving on to the torso, he has minimal articulation here just because he has this belt that kind of restricts him from doing any real ab crunches. And turning him from side to side is pretty hard just because of that belt. Now moving on to the hip joints, really no restriction there. You could bring his leg out just about 30 to 40 degrees. Bring it forward close to 90 degrees. And you could bring it back just about 10 degrees. His knee joints are double jointed, so you could pretty much bend it way past 90 degrees. And moving on to the ankles, really no articulation there just because he has this sculpted boot. Okay guys, so I just wanted to do a quick comparison between the Last Jedi Kylo Ren and the Force Awakens Kylo Ren. As you can see, besides the helmets being the same, everything else is different. You know, the outfit, you know, the cape, the robe. One is swole, one isn't. So I'm gonna take this one out and show you. the difference. As you can see, you know, this one's more swole than this one. This one is skinny Kylo Ren. Okay guys, so here is a side-by-side comparison. To be honest, if I had to pick one outfit, I would probably go with the Last Jedi outfit. I mean, I kind of like that look more. A supreme leader look as opposed to, you know, he's still kind of like a Sith acolyte, or, you know, a apprentice, or whatever you want to call him. But overall, I like both designs equally. But let me know in the comments below which design you like better. So here are my final thoughts for Kylo Ren. I highly recommend this to any Star Wars fan, any Last Jedi fan, and Last Jedi hater. Seriously guys, this figure really took me by surprise in how amazing he turned out. You know, take it from a guy who hates the Last Jedi movie, this figure is a must own for any Star Wars fan out there. I mean, you have a great head sculpt, great articulation. As you can see, it's so fun to pose this guy. Great detail on his outfit. I mean, I can go on and on, but seriously guys, this is a must own and he will look great in your Star Wars collection. And as for Kylo Ren as a character in the movies, I think he's gonna shock people in the last movie, and I think this figure will be a sought out figure by the end of the trilogy. I could be totally wrong, but I just have a good feeling of where Kylo Ren's character is going to end up by the end of the last movie. But besides that, it is time to wrap up this video. Thank you guys again in checking out my video. Smash that like button if you liked this video. Comment in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about where Kylo Ren is going to be in the last movie of the trilogy, you know, and also let me know what you guys think about this figure. Also subscribe, I got more content coming your way. I got more hot toys, more statues, more collectibles, a lot more stuff, and definitely look out for more giveaways in the near future. Alright guys, remember, doesn't matter what you collect, collecting is collecting. Take care guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.